That's good for the point. 9. The movie Friendly Persuasion deals with the involvement of a family of Indiana Quakers in this war. Martin Scorsese's Gangs of New York depicts a riot that occurred.
The U.S. Civil War.
That's good for the point.
I suppose.
Civil War. American Civil War. Plus 10. In this country, the bodies in barrels murders led to a short-term spike in tourism to the city of Snowtown. In this country, Martin Bryant opened fire on a killing spree that left 35 people dead in the port.
Australia?
That is the Commonwealth of Australia. And at the half, I've got 10 for Canada B, 50 for Oregon, and 40 for New Jersey. Number 2, toss of 1. This event led to the creation of a Frank Reynolds and Ted Koppel hosted news program, Nightline, to cover
Iran hostage crisis?
That's good for the points. Your bonus, 6 diplomats were able to escape the hostage crisis during the Canadian Caper, where they successfully pretended to be members of this type of company.
Film crew? Film production?
I'll take it. Yeah. Movie studio or equivalents indicating any sort of process of making a movie. Plus 2, this man's trilogy of memoirs exaggerates his involvement in the World War II Battle of Malaya Zemlya.
Brezhnev?
That's Leonid Brezhnev.
Nice.
Whoa. The successor of Leonid Brezhnev served only 15 months in office before dying in 1984. Earlier, he helped suppress the 1956 Hungarian uprising as Soviet ambassador to Hungary.
Andropov?
That is Yuri Andropov.
Let's go.
Plus 3, this man signed the Treaty of Amasya.
Suleiman.
I'll take it, yeah, Suleiman
Nice.
first.
It's
Your
either
bonus.
Suleiman.
Suleiman I was unsuccessful in capturing this European city in 1529. In 1683, Jan III Sobieski and Eugene of Savoy saved this city from a second Ottoman attack.
Yeah.
That's good for your bonus. Plus 4, one of this case's opinions alluded to Aztec and Carthaginian society, while another ridiculed the majority opinion for sinking to the mystical aphorisms of the fortune cookie. This case overturned a restrictive precedent established in Baker v. Nelson. The outcome of this case was hailed by Barack Obama as a victory for America.
Obergefell v. Hodges?
There we go, Obergefell v. Hodges. Your bonus, the majority opinion in Obergefell was authored by this justice, who was described as the swing vote of the court until his 2018 retirement.
Kennedy.
There we go. Toss up 5. This ruler's intervention allowed for Frances Howard to marry the man she committed adultery with, Robert Carr. Later, this man pardoned that couple of their involvement in the murder of Thomas Overbury. Robert Cecil was an advisor to this ruler who was the intended victim of an assassination plot orchestrated by Henry Brooke. During his leader's reign, Francis Tresham is thought to have authored
James?
Prompt.
James the First.
There we go. Your bonus, in this decade-long failed diplomatic procedure, James tried to arrange a marriage between his son and the Infanta Maria Ana, the daughter of Philip III.
Spanish match?
That is the Spanish match. 2006, this man united with his rival George Brown in 1864 to form the Great Coalition, and this man controversially approved the execution of Métis leader.
McDonald.
That is Sir John A. Macdonald. Macdonald belonged to a political party which still exists in Canada today.
Conservative.
There we go.
Nice.
Liberal, conservative or liberal conservative do not accept progressive conservative.
Yeah.
Like Leaves.
Palmer. Yeah, he's definitely.
2007. This religion supplanted a dualistic churchless sect called Bogomilism in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Islam?
There we go. Your bonus, this mystical lineage within Islam is famed for its...
Sufi?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And toss of 8. This city's troops once frightened off an attack from Agesilaus II by standing at ease while the enemy advanced. This city's military...
Thieves?
That's good for the point, and your bonus, Theban power, for the points. Your bonus is Theban power broke at the Battle of Chaeronea, where the city was defeated by this Macedonian ruler who died in 336 BC.
Okay. Philip II.
That is Philip II. Alright, and at the half, I've got 30, 130, and 100. So, Oregon, you get to choose first. Categories are John Marshall, Socialism, and the Islamic Golden Age.
What do you think is best? I agree on them. Margaret socialism.
Again, those are John Marshall, Socialism, and the Islamic Golden Age.
Socialism.
The prompt is name the. 60 seconds on the clock. All right. Name the author of the Communist Manifesto.
Marx.
Economic system whose early type was opposed by socialism.
Capitalism.
Author of What is to be Done, who led the first successful socialist revolution in 1917.
Lenin.
Year with multiple socialist-inspired revolutions called the Spring of Nations.
1848.
British working class suffrage movement informed by socialism.
The Kensington Society.
Country where Henri de Saint-Simon and Charles Fourier worked under the Restoration.
France.
Far-left ideology led by Mikhail Bakunin disassociated with socialism.
Anarchism.
Term for the state where the working classes have seized control from and oppressed the bourgeoisie.
Communism. I don't know. Communism.
Right, you got 6 on the 8. New Jersey, you get first bounce back. Name the British working class suffrage movement informed by socialism.
Chartism?
That is Chartism. Name the term for the state where the working classes have seized control from and oppressed the bourgeoisie.
The dictatorship of the proletariat?
There we go. And New Jersey, John Marshall or the Islamic Golden Age.
Islamic Gold, oh. I don't know, I think Islamic Golden Age.
Your prompt is name the 60 seconds are on the clock. Name the Iraqi capital that was the intellectual hub of the Islamic world.
Baghdad?
Caliphate based in that city that ruled during the Golden Age after overthrowing.
Abbasid?
Caliph who brought the empire to its zenith. His epithet translates as the rightly guided.
Harun al-Rashid?
Academy established by that caliph in that capital city and destroyed in a 1258 sacking.
House of Wisdom?
Story collection about Scheherazade and King Shahryar set during the Golden Age.
Arabian Nights?
Spanish city where an exiled Umayyad caliphate was based.
Cordoba?
Mathematician whose book of shifting and balancing is the source of the English words algebra and algorithm.
Al-Ghazali?
Family of viziers descended from Buddhist Sogdian priests who advised most Golden Age caliphs.
Pass.
Alright, you also got 6. First 6. Canada B gets first bounce back. Name the mathematician whose book of shifting and balancing is the source of the English words algebra and algorithm.
How sugar?
Nope. And name the family of viziers descended from Buddhist Sogdian priests who advised most Golden Age caliphs.
Pass.
Alright. Oregon, bounce back. Mathematician whose book of shifting and balancing is the source of the English words algebra and algorithm.
Al-Khwarizmi.
That is Al-Khwarizmi. And
That's what I said.
name the family,
Okay.
and name the family of viziers descended from Buddhist Sogdian priests who advised most Golden Age caliphs.
Barmakids.
Can you repeat that?
Barmakids.
Yeah, that's good. Pharmacies.
Nice.
That's 20 on your bounce back. Canada B. We get John Marshall. 60 seconds are on the clock. Your prompt is also name the. Name the judicial body on which he was the longest serving Chief Justice.
Yes, Supreme Court.
Case that established judicial review in which he ruled the Judiciary Act of 1789 unconstitutional. President who challenged him to enforce his decision in Worcester v. Georgia.
Pass.
Former vice president whom he ruled had not committed an overt act of treason.
Aaron Burr.
Institution that he ruled Maryland could not tax.
The church.
1810 case over the Yazoo land sales in which he ruled that the state could not invalidate contracts.
No, no, retired.
You want to finish?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first bounce back goes to Oregon. Name the case that established judicial review in which he ruled the Judiciary Act of 1789 unconstitutional. That's Marbury, yes. President who challenged him to enforce his decision in Worcester v. Georgia.
Jackson.
That's Andrew Jackson. Institution that he ruled Maryland could not tax.
Bank.